Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, then welcome. So this time, for this video, I'm going to be doing something a little different where I talk about things that I really liked doing, growing up with autism. Like, there were things that I really liked doing that, they just made me happy and just something that I could have fun with and, all that. So, the first thing that I want to talk about that I really liked was riding scooters, like the Razor scooters. Like I remember, or I don't remember. Sorry, yeah, I don't remember the first time I actually got on a scooter exactly, but all I know is that when I did, after, getting on a, Razor scooter for the first time, I would enjoy it. Like, and I would just have so much fun, like, riding on the scooters and everything. And I got a scooter, my own scooter, and I had so much fun riding on it. And sorry, I kind of zoned out there. Anyway, but yes, I really liked riding on that scooter, and we lived on, like, a court. How some streets have like a court, it's a round circle, and we lived in an area that had a circle, court, and I would ride my scooter around, our court where we lived. I mean, yeah, I would just have like a blast doing that. And I would, go out there, be riding around on the court, just riding around in circles, and everything. That was nice about having a court is, you can kind of, it was kind of, you go around in a circle, and you don't have to, you could just go around and around again in a circle. But yeah, I would always have a blast riding my scooters or scooter. And I have had some incidents where I've fell off scooters, but I guess it wasn't, wasn't, severely hurt or anything, just some minor, in just something like minor, like a knee scrape or something. But yeah, I'm sure everyone's fallen off a scooter at some point in their lives. If for those of you who also like to ride scooters, I'm sure everybody's fallen off a scooter at least, yeah, some point in their life. So, and after about 4 years of living where, the court was, we moved again. And it wasn't a court. This was just, a normal street that you would normally, your house would normally be on. Sometimes, houses are around a court like that. Sometimes, you just live on the, the normal street. But yeah, this house, and this is the house that I currently live at now, is the one that we moved into, and we've lived here for 14 years now. And after we moved here, and I wasn't upset about really leaving because I knew I could still ride my scooter. I just knew I wouldn't be able to go around in a circle like I did on the court. But yeah, even here, I would still love going out, ride my scooter. And yep, I would just, go up and down like the driveway or something on my scooter. Or sometimes I would just ride along, on the side of the road. Sometimes because, you got to ride in a straight line because there was no court and you just live on a regular street. So I would ride on the side of the street sometimes, not always, but just for safety's sake, I would mostly ride just up and down my driveway. In fact, I think I remember one time, I think this was during a Thanksgiving that we had here. And this is, the year that we had moved into this house. So we were having Thanksgiving here, our first Thanksgiving in this house. And so we had everyone over for Thanksgiving. And I think I remember there was a little bit of snow on the ground at the time. Like, there wasn't much, but there was a little bit. Because, that it can happen. But anyway, so yeah, I think there was like a little bit of snow on the ground. And, not like enough to like cover the ground, I guess, or the driveway or anything. And the reason I say that is because, during Thanksgiving, I wanted to go outside for a little bit and ride my scooter. Like, I think I remember going outside, there still being a little bit of snow, me just riding up and down parts of the driveway, during Thanksgiving, even though it was cold outside, I still didn't let that stop me from going out and riding my scooter. And then when I was 13, I started, I was still into riding scooters, I would still love riding my scooter. That's just before the phase where I've grown out of it. Like, so yeah, I was still into riding my scooter and everything, even at 13 years old. And, what I would do, what me and my sister would do is like during nice days, I would, listen to music while on my scooter, with my little iPod Nano. I don't know if any of you remember those, but so yeah, I had this little iPod Nano and I would listen to my music while riding my scooter up and down the driveway, with my earbuds in and everything. And that's something else that I really liked too, I think listening to music, made riding the scooter probably more fun. And unfortunately, one time I had a little incident where I'd fallen off my scooter and actually had a little fracture in my wrist. Yeah, that was not fun. I was in pain. And this also happened when I was 13, by the way. This just happened, a few months after we started doing the whole listening to music and riding scooter thing. But yeah, and I had a little incident where I fell off my scooter and I had, had a little fracture in my wrist and had to wear a cast. But, despite, having that fracture in my wrist, after it healed, I didn't let that stop me from getting back on my scooter again. I still would love going on scooter, riding my scooter even after what happened. I just made sure, to wear protective padding, I guess, like wrist guards and stuff. We had some wrist guards, and what I did was I put on some wrist guards and, I put on other protective things that I needed to put on and all that. I just made sure to, took the proper precautions so that maybe we can prevent something like that from happening again. So I think about maybe 15 years old or something is when I grew out of riding scooters. Like I feel like after 14, I really didn't ride scooters really anymore. Like by the time I was 15, I really didn't, wasn't into riding scooters anymore. I just kind of grew out of it. But yes, folks, I really loved riding scooters as a kid. It was something that made me happy and something that I really enjoyed doing. And that's going to be it for today, everybody. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and please, please, please share. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.